Yep. I mean, I've already cleared it before, but yeah, it is. It's pretty enjoyable. I think. I mean, it is. It is unfortunate. We just got punished earlier. So basically, we're a clear run. Like we've all cleared it. We're just going to go in and clear it again. Some rando shows up and fucks us on the second boss. Yeah, some rando shows up, doesn't stretch the tether for snowballs. Snowballs invulnerable. We wipe. So basically, it is kind of annoying when random people show up and like they apologize and all that, but it's like if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, just don't fucking join. Like Jesus Christ, it's like, and I get it, right? Like they might not know. I mean, they got past. Well, they got past the first boss, but I don't know how many times they died in the process. So, but basically, they've ran out of lives um, on the second boss, so now they're gone, so we don't have to worry about them. But it is frustrating because it's like you get a bunch of people, and like I don't think it's as big. Yeah, because that would suck if you fail at the very end. So that's. I don't think it's as big an issue in Japan. Like basically in like Japan, like they're very like very polite, and so if they say, hey, we have a full run going, they'd be like, oh, okay, cool, I won't join them, and they get it. Whereas here, it's just like, oh, I'm going to join. It's like, dude, like, and if you tell them, please don't, like, they'll just get indignant and douchey and entitled, and it's just like, dude, like, yeah, sure, you want to run it, great, then organize your own run or join a group that's at your level. Please don't, be selfish and have your selfishness fuck over 47 other people. Right? People just do not understand that. That it's like no, it's not about you. It's like it's not about your experience. It's like you fucking up will fuck over 47 other people. You know, your enjoyment and your desire to do this right now does not supersede everyone else's. But yeah, what can you do? It's just this is just what happens when you do something like this. I mean, on the on the on the on the bright side, there are some nice things about it where it's like, yeah, sure, you can have some, you can have bug parties. It's going to be almost impossible to beat unless you have someone really, really well organized arranging it, in an instance, but very unlikely to actually clear. It has its own set of issues. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I don't really care. It'd be nice to get another clear. I want to just solidify my Holy Lance. I think I fucked up the timing last time I did it, and I think it was a little too slow, and I just want to make sure that I understand the proper timing and what to look for. I mean, I already have enough for a full 2+2 set. The only thing that's actually hindering me right now is the fact that I just don't have enough Aether Gold. Yeah, I mean it'll be fun. Um, I mean that's the thing. People dying on meteors, like it's actually really hard for one bad person to fuck over the first boss. Like it doesn't have as many like super vital mechanics. Awesome. No one came to my tower. It's like, how do you not like the fact that there are this many deaths is a little shit. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people died because they didn't get to towers, but like, come on, people, like you should know how to get to fucking towers, right? Like, yeah. I mean, the fact that we fucked up this tower means that's probably why so many other people died, is because they're the stacks of shit. Yeah, it's it is a shame. I mean, on the bright side, though, I didn't have to use a cipher. The shitty thing is, this is my last life because I fucked up Slideys myself. I had my initial position wrong, so I didn't get the. I messed up the initial, like basically I was trying to move towards. I had one stack, so I was trying to move towards one of the puddles where I could, like get fixed. Okay, so there. Just it's not super hard. Like realistically, like because of how everyone marks everything, what you do is you just like depending on how many you have. Like it's easier obviously if you have more stacks because there's you have a lot of puddle to stand in. But basically, what I do is I just remember where the markers are. Like so, I'm like okay, so I first stand where I need to absorb one, so you'll have to absorb one, and then if it's only one stack, I just look for the safe spot. So I'm like okay, the next after absorbing this, I'll go to two. And then the next safe spot will be at three, and then next up, yeah. And that's the easy way to do it is that you just uh, get your thing, go to the marker. The problem is, it's like obviously it's one of those things where you can't like tell people where the safe. Well, you can tell people where the end safe spot is, but you can't tell people where all safe spots are because they sometimes need to be absorbed. And, oh yeah. Like I rarely ever fuck up. Like that. This is just like it's like once every now and like once in a blue moon I'll like fuck up. It's usually because I like miss my placement, and then I missed my initial placement. So I was trying to remember which one was the red puddle. Like I knew all the safe spots, but I needed to figure out which one was the red puddle, and I guessed wrong. And so I took another additional stack of blue. I'm like fucking screwed. So yeah, it happens. Usually I don't make mistakes like that. It just sucks that all this shit is happening. Like this, a wipe like that. Well, first of all, a wipe like this should have never happened. This is a clear party. How the fuck are we screwing this up? You know, like how do you mess up towers? Like this is bad. Um, because it's just like yeah, party three should have gone to four. I went to four. There was like one other person, and but I think I don't know if my mono ward was slow. But yeah, I just instantly died. I think I was like the only one there, so I just died. And then everyone, or maybe some guy got there a little early because with three stacks, everyone should have been dead. Yeah, I have all the occult stuff. I got the achievement for that, so I'm all good. Yeah, it's not like I got the clear while being dead. I got the clear, walked over to got my shit, and then left. Oh, there's a triple try card, and it's a rare. I assume it's a rare drop from that. No, I guess I didn't. Then I wasn't aware there was one. Unless you're saying that there's a is it an actual drop from the boss, or is it like? Yeah, it's an interesting boss. The mechanic is really pretty unique as well. The fireball, the snowball. So it wasn't fire tether. No, no, it was a snowball. They didn't stretch. They stretched their tether, but they got knocked back to the wrong spot. So it was essentially one of them was invulnerable. So obviously it was a wipe. Yeah, really bad luck that they were the one chosen for that shit. Okay, that was much better. Basically, people really fuck up the east-west one. If it's east-west towers, if he dives through east-west, I think that's where I've seen most people fuck up. It wasn't even that I got separated. It was well, I mean, I died from lack of healing, but it was also just because we didn't have people at the or no, it was people needed to go to. Fuck. Oh, wait, did I have one of the debuffs? Oh fuck. I was paying attention. Oh, I'm screwed. Shit. That's my bad. I thought I think they must have done expedient. I usually use my walk speed as the determination. Uh, I must have had the bubble, and usually I don't even I thought I looked at my debuff, but I usually see how fast I go, and if I because if you have the bubble you walk slower, so I was like, oh okay, if I walk slow I have the bubble, so I must have had the bubble and not didn't resolve it, so that was stupid of me. That was dumb. That was stupid. This was a huge waste of time. Yeah, two stupid mistakes on my part. That's a shame. And yeah, two stupid mistakes on my part, and then one wipe because of yeah, whatever. It is a shame, but it it is what it is. Yeah, I mean that's the main reason I did it too, just to get them out. And like when people are doing it now, it's like the best time to do it. Um, but yeah, I mean obviously, yeah, it's like it is a shame. Like two of these deaths were my fault. Two of them were well, I mean two of them were my fault. One of them was the raid's fault, and the other was the rando's fault. So very bad luck. I mean, obviously, if I hadn't fucked up, problem solved. I would have been fine. I would be alive with one extra life. Um, so obviously, this is on me. But it is unfortunate that it's just like, yeah, the times when I fuck up just happen to be. So it is what it is, and that's why I'm not super worried. I think obviously it would have been nice for another clear. I wanted to see that, but it was just kind of a scuffed run. And it was a super last minute one. We didn't even have like everybody. We didn't have a full 48. Um, so let's level up a bit. Does I have time in the instance? Wait, is Climbing Unbound active? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's just go do it then. Wait, what the fuck? It spawned it, but didn't actually show up. Yeah, I mean that's how I did it for my clear run. There was a clear there was a clear run going, and so is there no one in here? Oh shit! There's no one in here. Okay, well then. Whatever. Then I'm not gonna do this by myself. Let me just pop back in real quick to level up so I can do another go later. But yeah, so that was unfortunate. Yeah, this was a good Google sign up. My actual clear was super good, but I was late to sign up, so they had already decided the roster. But I was like, okay, well, you know let's hope for the best. Maybe I can get into a group, or like maybe I can get in last minute. Maybe there's some no shows. But they still didn't have enough. They still were full because this is on like Sunday, super late Sunday night, and basically earlier on that Sunday, we did a 0.1% in Rage as our last pull, and it was just so disappointing that we didn't get it. So I was like, okay, I was like really focusing on just getting the clear that day. And so I was like looking through all the Discords, seeing if there were any clear runs going and all that shit. Finally, I got to this one, which is, you know, a bunch of people also in the same Discord who were doing it. So I was like, oh, I missed it. I even like followed them to Dynamis to like join to see if maybe there were some last minute people, because I missed it. I thought, okay, well, it's too late. I didn't get it. But then I saw they were moving to Dynamis, but I noticed too late because they were like, oh, well, maybe you can try to get in if you follow us to Dynamis and like, you know, take the place of someone who can't make it. And so I didn't make that first run, but they were doing a second run afterwards. And so I was like, well, do you have any open spots? And they had like a few open spots. So I was like, okay, cool. And I joined and I got in. That is risky. I actually, even today, there was someone who died in the halls because they went past the, get up there. Because they went past the Perceptor. And it's just like, that is worrisome, especially for the mega traps. Like, I would be really concerned. I think, especially if you're in clear runs, I think you should be fine. Although, I mean, I say that, but we were in a clear run and we had someone die to a trap. So, it was not a mega trap, but still, I mean, the fact that they did that means that they could have just as easily gotten fucked. Or, you know, they could have easily fucked someone else. But, I mean, I've also seen proper thieves just run into their own traps. Or like they percept it and keep running, so like percepting and moving, and they percept and it's right in front of them and they move directly into it, so it's like, yeah, that shit happens. I mostly am a Cannoneer, or I mean I mostly am Cannoneer because it's free, but like, you know, so I prefer Cannoneer simply because it's free. But like I also do Samurai as well for damage. I mostly focus on damage. There was one time, or one or two times, in my in some of my prog parties where I was Ranger. So I mean, Ranger's not super hard, and I Rangered bridges, no problem. So it's not like Ranger's not super hard. Just wait for the thief to do shit. I'm pretty careful, but yeah, there definitely are some. I can imagine for like fresh prog parties, I'd be really worried about being a thief. Although to be fair, it's like even if it's fresh prog or new people, like it doesn't really matter because like dying once or twice doesn't really matter because it's not like you're going to get too far anyway. It's not like you're aiming for the clear. And for the people who like actually have clears, it's like, yeah, the people who are doing clear runs, obviously, like you're gonna be fine. Jesus. That's so stupid. I mean, that's basically why I died today. I was just distracted. I was thinking, yeah, it's fine. I'll like watch a YouTube video and like just kind of relax. But like, yeah, it just led to me being careless and not focusing. That's why that's probably why I died to slimes, is that I just wasn't paying attention properly. So I noticed the red puddle too late. Shit, because I noticed the red puddle too late, I wasn't able to get to it in time, so I missed actually doing it. Just like, it's a shame. Like, I don't doubt that they'll clear. Although, I mean, there are some people with like 0 lives left, so it's like they pretty much have to do it. Yeah, it's not super hard. It's just I imagine it'd be really hard without markers. Like, if you don't have markers, that would be fucking insane. Just like to remember where they are on the path. Like, because that would be tough, because there's just too many of them. But now that I'm like paying attention to be like, oh, okay, I need to get this many, so I'm going to head here, and then I basically just use the markers and just use that to remember where I need to go. So it's like, okay, so I'm going to go to 2, then to D, then to A, and then... So that's what I do. Kind of keeps me alive. for the most part. Like 9 times out of 10. Obviously, shit happens sometimes. I think I was in a really bad position for the marker as well. I mean, slimes are not. I wouldn't say slimes super unique because it's like it's just a personal responsibility mechanic, so it's not super crazy. I think snowballs are kind of interesting. I think the fireballs are really interesting, um, and obviously it doesn't even hold a candle to the Lublin Savage slimes. Those things will fuck you up. I mean, there's actually there's been so many mechanics in this in these fights that are just so incredibly unique. Like slimes, fire towers, snowball, snowballs, holy lance, rune axe. It's because people are just dumb and they just don't. It's just like how hard is it to know that you got to stretch the tether? Like it's just oh, is there a tether? Stretch it. It is that fucking simple. Oh, what the fuck? Shouldn't have got hit by that. I was ouch, but whatever. Like it's just so simple. I mean, I think Foe and Abba have different strats. Like Abba is doing just Abba strats are basically you get pushed to your snowball, which I guess is easier to explain because you basically or actually no, I think you get pushed to the actually no, technically you are getting pushed away from your snowball. Because what happens is that by the time the snowballs have finished going, they're essentially in the opposite. So if you're taking the snowball from numbers, you're essentially going to have the number snow. Fuck, this is going to be killed before I got to it. You're essentially going to be knocked back to the letters snowball, the one that started in letters, simply because. Oh, to die. Yeah. Oh no, he didn't die. He's alive. Sure. Oh my fucking god! Fucking targeting this game is so fucking annoying sometimes. Yeah, snowballs. I can see fire towers. Like it's like yeah, fire towers. It's it's really easy for things to go south real quick. There's a lot of shit you got to do all at once, and you need to be like healed constantly. So it's like in between every single hit, you need to be healed. Then you need to make sure that everyone's grouped up so you can bait your puddles, so you don't accidentally like just provide you with no space to do anything. And then you have to take a group marker, so it's not like you can just like run off and do whatever the fuck you want. You still have to stay with the group, and then you have to get back to spots, get back to your roll spots so that you can soak more towers. And then of course, throughout all of that, tanks have to eat the towers. I do find that a little annoying. Like, I don't think it's intentional. I think the problem is like they're just rushing to the fate and then they aggro something, and then they just like aggro it and they just bring it into the center. But it does really make it really annoying when like people are blasting through fates. Yeah, it's hard to tell intent, but like when people are blasting through fates and you're getting there late and you're like, oh shit, you only have like time to get off one hit. It does suck when someone like just gets in the way. And actually, what I really hate is when people bring those pots. People bring pots into a fate because I'm on controller and like controller's really good. Like I know with mouse and keyboard they had issues where if you're trying to like interact with an NPC like a quest NPC, if there's a lot of people all gathered around it, you have a really hard time actually flicking the quest NPC. But for controller, it was never an issue because you press X and you just instantly go through all the people and focus on the NPC first. So it was never an issue for controller. But for pots, oh yeah, I heard it was a complaint. I think they even added a setting so you can so you can essentially get that behavior. But for pots, for wherever you're pointed, however your camera is, you will always seem to prioritize pots. Like when you're in the all state, it'll prioritize the pots, which is like it's really fucking annoying because you can't interact with pots. Like there's literally nothing you can do with the pot. Like they're completely useless. Like it's not like you're feeding the pot directly. It's not like you need to interact with the pot to do anything. So being able to target them is completely meaningless. And people will bring their pots into a fate, and so when you're rushing in trying to get one last hit so you can actually get credit for the fate, someone's fucking pot, you'll target that automatically first. When every second matters, it can just really fuck you up, which is just frustrating. Okay, level 20, cool. Yeah, shame I fucked that up, is what it is. It was kind of a scuffed run already, like the fact that we had a death to a trap, and the fact that we brought a rando in, and they wiped the raid. I mean, I don't think they'll fail. They had enough people with lives, but they're, like... No, I guess we didn't... Oh, no, we didn't do a chemist cheese. But, like, yeah, the fact that we wiped on dragons and that, like, that means everyone's down 2 lives. And I think there was even a chemist who did the cheese on Marble. Actually, wait, no, did we... I don't know if we cheesed Marble or if someone just, like, realized, oh, fuck, we're screwed, and then killed themselves and got a raise real quick. I guess either way, it would still be just 1 death. So, like, they're, like, so like, everyone's down at least 2 lives. It's definitely one of the tougher ones. I mean, after Magitar. Actually, honestly, yeah, it's pretty much like the most difficult, I would say, is Magitar. It goes Magitar, then Marble, then Dead Stars, then Demon Tablet in terms of difficulties. But yeah, because, like, basically, Demon Tablet doesn't really have any, like, insta-wipe mechanics. There's no way one person can fuck over the entire raid. Sure, one person with the wrong stack marker, one person who brings the stack marker to the wrong side, sure, there's gonna be a few people who are not gonna be able to get picked up in the other stack marker, and so there will be 1 or 2 deaths. I've had that happen to me once or twice, where because someone else or either someone brings the wrong stack marker or they didn't pay attention to the knockback, they get smacked off the edge. And so basically, we all try to gather around the only remaining stack marker, and just some people are left behind because there is a limit. Which is unfortunate, but I've been left behind. But, like, one person fucking that up just, fucks over a few extra people. And even for a meteor, like, if you don't put the meteor in the right spot, fine, sure, everyone takes a stack of Thrice Come Ruin and takes a little extra damage, but otherwise, it's not a huge issue. So it's not too bad, because there's no real wipe mechanics. Like, as long as you... And, like, I mean, you can just follow the Dorito for the most part and be fine. But then for Dead Stars, there's 2 wipe mechanics, basically. There's snowballs and fire towers. Fucking that up basically wipes the raid. Yeah. And then for Marble Dragon, basically every single tower is a wipe mechanic, because if all the groups, if enough people don't get, like, if no one gets in any one of the towers, that's a raid wipe. You just get too many stacks, and it fucks the raid. So, like, every single of the 6 towers, so there's like 12 towers that could potentially just not get satisfied. And then you also have to kill ads, but, like, ads is not a huge issue, but then just deaths while all that's going on. And then the towers at the very end as well. Like, once you know what you're doing, like, it's fine, but even still, like, this was a clear party, and we had the dive-through go through 3 and C, and so we need to have, people go to the central, go to the tower at 3 and C, and then go east and west, or, counterclockwise and counterclockwise. And I was, like, the only one who went clockwise. And realistically, that should have been my entire party. That should have been all of 3 should have gone with me. And I was the only one there. Some guy, like, one person, I think 1 or 2 people were running there, but they were too late. That's basically why I died, which is, like, annoying. But, yeah. So, realistically, that shouldn't have happened. Like, But by that point, the rando was dead, so it's like, yeah, that was all us, and it's like it's crazy that we had issues with that. So it does make me concerned whether they can clear Magitar. Um, but they are clear people, so maybe they'll be fine. Yeah, I need more Aetherspun Gold. See, like I have a shitload of Sanguinite. I already have 2+2 pieces. I just need three more +2 pieces. I have +1 for everything else. +1, +1, +1. So I'm all ready, and I have the Sanguinite for it, but I just cannot get Aetherspun Gold to save my life. It's really a shame. Actually, I guess I could have wandered around looking for some more, but anyway, I thought I'd get a quick little clear just to kind of reinforce my Holy Lance because I was planning on doing a run tomorrow with the group that got the 0.1% enraged, but we weren't able to get the clear. So I was like, okay, well, we're gonna it's the same group or mostly the same group going to run tomorrow. But unfortunately, it's a little too early for me, so I'm not going to be off work at that time. So it's like, shit, I can't make it. So I was like, okay, well, let's see. And then I saw that someone was doing a last minute run for today. I was like, oh, fuck it, I might as well you know, do that then instead. But yeah, I fucked up. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.